Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, number 43, The Reaping. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. None of us do, but every second you wait keeps us here longer. Look, there's a deposit. Thorylide carbonate, nanocrystals, 6 parts per thousand. Call it in so we can... What's that? What is that? In this place, nothing good. Move. It's a temperature spike. Get topside and push off now before we... Most jobs in Class 3 Comet mining are hazardous, but nothing compares to the ridiculously dangerous lot of the dust diver. Warmed by their sun, the porous piles of ash and snow develop crevices for hardy souls to enter, swimming in minimal gravity through volatile conditions that would confound a droid. But the very warmth that opens the comet's passages also starts a countdown to their destruction. Making for good reason, dust diving one of the highest paying jobs in the core worlds, except of course when it isn't. Geyser got him. It's a blasted shame. That was the best deposit we've seen in a group, Saria. Maybe the best in the Cornock cluster. Deploy all teams aboard Sungrazer to the surface. Divers we've got more of, but there aren't many comments like that. You just saw what happened. You can't mean to send us all down there. We've got a quota, and hours before erupting destroy the whole crop. Thorylide crystals are too fragile. The comet wakes up, or we blast for them, and they crumble to nothing. We've got to find them first, where they are. And that requires people like you, whatever your name is. It's Juan, like you care. Everyone you send out dies. This is a republic. This is a business. There are rules. Why don't the Jedi put a stop to this? The Jedi ran off to fight the Mandalorians, Dust Diver. No one will help you now, but tell your people this. Work fast and you might make it to another season. And I won't have to pay to replace you all that so soon. We don't think you're paying enough as it is, Saria Budin, and that changes now. Our slaves are no longer available at old prices. The Crucible wants more, Korivar, and we're here to take it. We weren't expecting you today, traders. We didn't summon for more divers yet. Our harvest is only beginning. Then you'll be more calling for more soon. Once this last batch, what's your term here, dies the dust, or rides the dust? Well, the price for the next shipment has gone up, and we're here to claim part in advance. We know your Sungrazer cooperative won't have cash until the crystals are mined and sold, so we've cut out the middleman. We've brought our own mining ship to claim part of the harvest ourselves. No, that's our profit for the season. We've got our own problems. You've got a whole fleet of collection ships here. One more won't hurt. Or we could always just turn and leave, and next season, lady, you can go on the dives yourself. Fine. Alert your crew, trader. We have a cabin near the ready room where you can wait for the harvest. I know the way. Follow me below, kid. You can see what becomes of our rejects. Sorry, Saria. It was a mining ship, and then I saw they were Crucible. They belong here, right? We belong to them is more like it, or that's what it is becoming. For a decade, nobody else has been able to provide us the volume they can, and they know it. And their problems are with their high-end customers, so those of us taking the dregs pay the price. Let them stay and collect their shipload of crystals, but this isn't the end of it. I won't let it be. This is business. There are rules. Soon, Hot Prospect is in position. Zane and Slisk has figured out how to work the particle attractor. We collect our crystals and leave, quick and clean. And it's thanks to you, partner. I'm even prouder of that. You thought of it. You really contributing to the business. How'd you find out about this deal anyway? Oh, Jeriel stumbled across something about it somewhere. We'll come back across after you've collected the crystals. You'd better. You promised. Quick and clean, partner. No crazy stuff this time. I don't like lying to him. Griff lies for a living, Zane. You don't like my lying to him. But if he knew we were really here to bankrupt my old slaver gang, he'd strand us here with no way home, wherever that is. Well, this is a good start. We can save a few slaves and wreck the Crucible's relationship with another customer. That was a good show you put on back there, Jeriel. I've been here before. Once as an assistant doing delivery duty for real. It's when I learned the Crucible wasn't freeing the slaves that fared poorly in combat training. It was shipping them off to die for profit. When your sources said this co-op was still operating, I knew it would be a place to look. Now I've looked. Let's do this and go. You find the survey shuttle, I'll find the slaves. You said they kept 8 or 10 slaves here. A tight bit, but we'll manage. We'll explain to Griff somehow when we link up. Maybe we'll say it's an inside joke, like my makeup. Oh. They let you move about? Where am I going to go? All part of Khan's great privileged position. I've survived the longest. I'm the intermediary for the doomed by default. The Kurubar sure couldn't tell us what to expect down there, not from watching on their monitors. How many divers are there? Checking the inventory, slaver? Well, you won't have to wait long. We're dying at a pace you'd like. There were more of us before you got here this morning. Now, we number 80. I thought there were only 8 or 10 slaves here at a time. Years ago, maybe. Not now. This is a big business, built on our corpses. Why should you care how many of us there are? The way that comet's warming, we'll all be gone soon. You can haul your creatures home and bring back more slaves in the same ship. How many dives have you made? 5. I'm told it's a record. My word is miracle. We don't even get propellant. We land, we clamber around, we climb, and we push off. When we find crystals, they disperse the layers safely and scoop them up from the effluents. The crystals, they take care of. Sometimes we die just waiting to be picked up. Even these sensor pods aren't really for our safety. They help the Kurubar keep tabs on us. If we get out of line or off schedule, they send shock through our suits. This is the big one, slaver. We're all going out. Let's see if I can make it to 6. Divers, read good deposits at sites 3, 9, and 18. Begin chemical injection to release the particles. I knew it. I knew something was wrong. I reached the Crucible delivery ship that recently left. Those 2 were not sent. We're to hold them until the Crucible sends someone. Don't let the mining ship dock and deactivate the survey shuttles. That's what I said, Zane. Our escape is ruined. And worse, it's just as well. Change of plan down here too. But I have an idea. I saw one duck into the ready room. Dead end. There's nowhere left to run. Except they went outside into space. Get the sentries out there. They won't get far without jetpacks. We're either barely on this thing or stuck in it. There, the slavers are there. Call Griff. Tell him to look out. Sorry, Zane, I sensed it somehow. Good time to learn. This place is like the rogue moon, in reverse. It's trying to kill us. And it's not alone. Is that Slaver again? What do you want with... a lifesaver? Get everyone topside now. We're leaving. This is no good, whoever you are. Forget the control pods. Without jetpacks, we're stuck here. Look around. Even if you had a ship, this comet could go up before you set down. That's my problem. Jerry will call him. Look at those registers, Slisk. We'll have enough thorolide to keep Metalos polluting for years. See here, Master Griff. We can route the crystals into the big centrifuge on board and process them ourselves. Wonderful. Cut out the middleman. I'll tell you, this team is really starting to think like a business. Jeriel has called Snippy, and she and Carrick are finally ready to return. But she says there is something of great value to be picked up on the sunward side of the large comet. Even better, Slisk, purge the collector array, move us in, and get ready to see something special. When the Cargriff Capital team comes to play, the sky's the Spirits of Katamai. What's he doing? What is he doing now? Zane, who are these people? We don't take passengers. We do now. Open the airlock script. All of them. If I can levitate people one by one on an exploding comet, you can open up the blasted doors. My heart. I can't feel my heart. I don't understand. You're Crucible. What are you, some kind of renegade? Something like that. Climb aboard and we'll... Khan, look out. Screeper. What are they? Sky Reaper drones. He called them Screepers. The Crucibles used them to attack settlements and capture slaves for years. The Crucible? Then that means just what you think it means, Zane. They found us. Mining vessel, stand to. This is the Gladiator under Fleet Captain Dace Golliard. You're outgunned and surrounded. I claim your craft is forfeit under interstellar law. Surrender to the Crucible or be destroyed.